Obtaining a disabled parking permit can be a life-changing step toward greater independence and accessibility. For individuals living with mobility limitations or other qualifying medical conditions, accessible parking is not simply a convenience. It is an essential accommodation that reduces physical strain, enhances safety, and supports daily participation in work, healthcare, education, and community life. Yet for many applicants, the process of securing a permit can feel confusing, frustrating, or overwhelming. One of the most common challenges people face is understanding eligibility requirements. Each state sets its own medical criteria for issuing a disability permit. While there are similarities across states, the specific definitions of qualifying conditions can vary. Some individuals assume they do not qualify because their disability is not visible. Others may believe they automatically qualify without realizing that medical certification is required. Navigating these rules requires careful review of state guidelines and often clarification from healthcare providers. Medical documentation is another significant hurdle. Most states require a licensed healthcare professional to certify that the applicant has a condition that substantially limits mobility or meets other qualifying criteria. Scheduling appointments, gathering medical records, and ensuring the correct sections of application forms are completed can take time. In some cases, applicants may encounter providers who are unfamiliar with the permit process or uncertain about specific eligibility standards. Clear communication between the applicant and the provider is critical to avoid delays. Paperwork itself can present challenges. Applications may require detailed personal information, medical verification, and signatures. Missing information, incorrect details, or incomplete forms can result in rejection or processing delays. For individuals already managing complex medical needs, the administrative burden can feel daunting. Staying organized, carefully reviewing instructions, and double-checking all forms before submission can significantly improve the chances of approval. Renewal requirements create additional complications. Temporary permits typically expire after a defined period and may require updated medical certification for renewal. Even permanent permits may have renewal deadlines depending on state rules. Failing to renew on time can result in a lapse of access to accessible parking. Marking expiration dates on a calendar and keeping copies of previous applications can make the renewal process smoother. Another obstacle is misunderstanding how and where a permit can be used. Accessible parking regulations differ by state and sometimes by municipality. While most disability permits are recognized across state lines, specific rules about time limits, metered parking, and restricted zones may vary. Lack of awareness can lead to unintentional violations. Learning local parking laws helps ensure that permit holders use accessible spaces correctly and avoid fines. Some applicants also encounter social stigma. Not all disabilities are visible, and individuals may face questioning looks or comments from strangers who assume they do not appear disabled. This can be particularly stressful for people with conditions such as heart disease, respiratory disorders, autoimmune illnesses, neurological conditions, or chronic pain. It is important to remember that eligibility for a permit is based on legitimate medical criteria, not public perception. Education and awareness remain essential in reducing misunderstandings about invisible disabilities. In certain cases, individuals may initially be denied a permit. This can happen if documentation is insufficient or if the application does not clearly demonstrate that eligibility standards are met. While discouraging, a denial does not necessarily mean permanent ineligibility. Applicants may be able to provide additional medical information, clarify documentation, or reapply after further consultation with their healthcare provider. Technology has introduced both opportunities and challenges. Some states now allow online applications, making the process more convenient. However, not all applicants are comfortable navigating digital systems. Limited access to technology or unfamiliarity with online portals can create barriers. Seeking assistance from family members, caregivers, or local support services can help bridge this gap. Despite these obstacles, there are practical strategies for overcoming challenges in obtaining a disabled parking permit. The first step is education. Reviewing official state requirements ensures a clear understanding of eligibility criteria and documentation standards. Preparing questions in advance for a healthcare provider can help streamline medical certification. Organization is equally important. Keeping copies of medical records, completed forms, and correspondence provides a helpful reference point for renewals renewals, or follow-up inquiries. Setting reminders for expiration dates prevents lapses in access. Taking time to read application instructions carefully reduces the risk of errors. Advocacy also plays a role. If confusion arises during the process, contacting the appropriate state agency for clarification can provide guidance. Many motor vehicle departments offer customer service lines or in-person assistance. Being proactive and persistent can make a significant difference. Ultimately, a disability permit serves a vital purpose. Accessible parking spaces are designed to reduce barriers and promote inclusion. They provide the additional space and proximity needed for individuals with mobility challenges to safely enter and exit buildings. When someone successfully obtains a permit, they gain not only parking privileges, but also a measure of independence and dignity. Overcoming the challenges of the application process requires patience, preparation, and accurate information. While the steps may feel complex at times, the long-term benefits are substantial. By understanding eligibility requirements, maintaining thorough documentation, respecting parking regulations, and using the permit responsibly, individuals can fully benefit from the accessibility accommodations available to them. In the end, obtaining a disabled parking permit is about more than paperwork. It is about ensuring equitable access to public spaces. It is about recognizing that mobility limitations should not prevent full participation in daily life. With knowledge, organization, and determination, applicants can navigate the system successfully and secure the support they need to move through their communities with greater confidence and ease. We hope you found this information helpful. If you need assistance obtaining a handicapped placard or plate and want to avoid the hassle, paperwork confusion, or trying to coordinate a doctor's appointment on your own, visit handicappedparking.com. Our platform connects you with licensed doctors online from the comfort of your home, making the process simple, secure, and stress-free. If you're facing any challenges with your disabled parking permit, let us know and we'll see what we can do to help you regain your traveling freedom. Our goal is to give you the knowledge and support you need to improve your quality of life. Be sure to follow this channel for more answers to your handicap parking questions, and feel free to leave a comment below. We're always happy to help. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.